So many of you have asked me what exactly is hyperketosis and what kind of success have I seen on hyperketosis. So I did 40 days of hyperketosis, which is basically where you eat whole foods only, no fast food, no sugar, no flour, no soda. So when you do hyperketosis, basically what you're going to do is you're going to fast for 16 hours a day, right? In that 16 hours a day, you're going to be drinking things while you're fasting, but you're not going to be having a dry fast. So you're going to be drinking things like water, black coffee, tea, sparkling water, things like that. But you have to make sure everything that you're drinking has no sugar in it. If you're having electrolytes, make sure it's sweetened with stevia only or mock fruit, not any other sweeteners, okay? Because you want to have this rapid weight loss, and the way that you get that is by allowing your body in that 16 hours to burn fat that's already on your body. You don't want to be eating fats and oils and things of that nature, because then your body's going to be burning the oils and the fats that you're eating, as opposed to burning the fats that's already on your body, okay? So that's very important. After you fast for your 16 hours, then you're going to be eating in an 8-hour window. In that 8-hour window, you're going to have 2 meals. Those meals are going to consist of 4 ounces of protein, 3 servings of veggies, and 1 serving of fruit. Now, on this plan, you're going to have approved foods that you can eat, right? So those approved foods are going to be listed in my videos or in the ebook if you decide to get that. Now, the approved fruit, you're going to only have, if you're having berries, you're going to have 1 cup of that. If you're having an apple, you're going to have 1 apple. If you're having an orange, you're going to have 1 orange. Absolutely no grapes. Y'all already dragged me on the internet about eating these grapes, okay? So don't eat no grapes, because I had grapes the first couple of days on the program because I didn't know I couldn't have no grapes, okay? So you want to make sure that in that 8-hour window, you're eating those 2 meals. Now, if you are a bariatric girly, we know that you taking out 80% of your tummy. You cannot eat 2 meals with 3 servings of vegetables in one sitting, right? So you need to break your meals up into 4 meals if you've had like some type of gastric sleeve or anything like that. Okay, that's very important. You also want to remember that if you are doing this program, that is very, very important, that I cannot give you any medical advice. I'm just telling you like what's worked for me through my personal experience, my personal journey. And you need to get, a physical, talk to your doctor, all those things. So like for me personally, I started this program and I had pre-diabetes. So since I have completed my 40 days on the hyperketosis plan, I'm no longer pre-diabetic. So my diabetes was at 7.1. My A1C was at 7.1. It has now dropped to 5.9. I also had my BMI was started at 54. It is now at 50 because I have lost 27 pounds on hyperketosis. I know that's crazy, right? To lose 27 pounds in 40 days is unheard of. Like, that's just crazy. Now, one of the things that I love about hyperketosis, this is not like yo-yo dieting. As someone who struggles with binge eating, who has a food addiction, who is addicted to sugar, okay, let's keep it all the way 100, let's keep it real. I love sugar. I was eating I was eating Reese Cups every day. Do you understand me? I was eating Rice Krispies. I was eating Reese Cups every day. Do you understand me? When I say every day, I mean every day. Okay? That's 2 cups a day. And sometimes I would get the 4 cup, where it has the 4 cups in there. Or sometimes I would get the big cup with the 2. And I was eating that every day. That's like 14 cups a day. That's like 14 cups a week. That's insane, right? So that's like way too much sugar. On top of that, I was eating ice cream every night. I was going to the fast food restaurant. I was getting the milkshake. I was getting the sandwich, French fries, all the things. Okay. So now that I'm no longer addicted to the sugar, I'm no longer addicted to the carbs, I'm no longer having pain in my back, in my legs, and my knees, because I'm losing the weight, but I'm also walking. So if I can't go to the gym and walk on the treadmill, I'm walking outside at my condo. I'm walking at the park with the kids. I'm walking on my walking pad at the house, you know? So there's different things that you can do to do this program. And you also could do like I did the first 20 days. I didn't walk one day. The first 20 days I lost 20 something over. No, the first 20 days I lost 18 pounds or 20 pounds, something like that. And then I didn't do any walking. Then I started walking because I was having lots of issues with like wanting to lose the weight faster, wanting to, you know, do more exercise, wanting to do these things because I was like, I don't want to have loose skin. I don't want to have this. I started having like all these fears like creep into my mind. So when you start off this program at 382 pounds, let's just be realistic, and you want to be 190. My doctor says I could be 170. I'm like, absolutely not, girlfriend. That's not happening. But just be realistic with yourself. If you started this program at 382 pounds, you want to go down to 190. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have some loose skin, boo-boo. So don't stress yourself about that. Get your little faja, put it on, wear it every day so that the skin, you know, comes in properly, slowly but surely, as well as the fact that you're going to do the fasting. So that's going to also help with the elasticity and the collagen in your skin naturally, right? Okay, then you want to also make sure that you are keeping track of what you're doing. So I was keeping a book every day, like writing in my book saying like, this is day 1, this is what I ate today, this is what I did. Doing that really helped me because I started to learn that when I'm eating ground turkey, I'm not losing any weight. When I'm eating ground turkey, I'm staying the same weight or I'm gaining weight. So then that's when I realized like, aha, maybe it's the ground turkey I need to stay away from and switch to ground chicken or switch to ground turkey breast. Because I didn't know that ground turkey is mainly dark meat, and I usually don't eat dark meat. When you're cooking your food, you're not cooking in any oils or fats. You're using natural things like water. You're using the natural fats that come out in the ground turkey or the ground beef or the steak or the chicken or the fish or whatever you're making. And then you want to make sure that you know that when you're doing this plan, that you're also using like liquid aminos. So you want to stay away from like oils. So sometimes soy sauce has like soy oils in it and stuff like that. So you want to stay away from that. And you can use liquid aminos. It doesn't matter if it's coconut aminos or regular aminos. You can use either one to cook with. I also use minced garlic to cook with my food. I also use a lot of water to cook with my food, as well as broth. So I like chicken broth, veggie broth. You can also use bone broth, or you can use beef broth. I don't eat beef, so my plan, you know, just looks a little bit different. So you have to tailor this to what you're going to do. So you know the structure of the program. Hyper ketosis is going to be 16 hours of intermittent fasting, 8-hour window, eating 2 meals. If you're going to have snacks, it needs to be some type of vegetable, okay? It could be cucumber salad, like cucumbers with tomatoes. It could be pico de gallo with tomatoes, pico de gallo with cucumbers. It could be celery sticks, any of those things, right? Then you want to make sure in those 2 meals that you're having 4 ounces of protein, okay? So you need a scale, a food scale. You're going to have 3 servings of vegetables. If it's fresh vegetables, it's going to be 1 cup per serving. If it's frozen vegetables, you need to read the label to see what it says. Then if you're having fruit, you're going to have 1 cup of fruit. If it's like berries, if it's an apple, you're going to have 1 apple or 1 orange or 1 pear, right? And then you're going to eat that for 40 days. You're going to get on the scale every day at the same time. So every morning when you wake up, the first thing you need to do is pray. The second thing you need to do is go to the bathroom. Then you need to get on the scale. Then you need to do your electrolytes. Drink your water with your electrolytes, okay? I drink my electrolytes powder. I use Ultima electrolytes powder. And I drink 1 package in a 40-ounce tumbler. And I have that with some ice. And I just drink it throughout the day, okay? You also want to make sure that you're not cooking your food in any oils, any fats, or any sweeteners. The only sweetener that you can have is stevia or monk fruit because it's natural and it's derived from a leaf, okay? You also want to make sure that you're drinking your coffee black, your tea with no sugar or creamer. You want to make sure you're having water. You can have sparkling water. all those different things, right? You can also have Zevia if you like soda and you need to get away from the soda. Have Zevia. Zevia has a lot of good flavors. My personal favorite flavor, can't get my words out, is the cream soda and the creamy root beer, as well as black cherry. Those are my top 3. Those are the only ones that I really like. I've tried all the flavors, and those are the only 3 that I like. The only flavor I haven't tried is the Mountain Dew, and I don't really like Mountain Dew, so I wouldn't try that anyway. So I hope that answers all of the questions that I have been getting. I've been flooded with lots of questions about hyperketosis. I want you to know that you can be completely successful on this program. And this program works so well that you can do more than 1 round. So phase 1 of hyperketosis is going to be the 40 days where you're eating no oils, no fats, no sugars, lean meats only, fruits and veggies only, whole food only, no processed food, no fast food, no sugars. You want to make sure that you're using like skinny girl dressing for your salads. You can use vinegars to cook your food in as well. I forgot to say that. As well as you're doing the 16-hour intermittent fasting. Then you're going to go into phase 2. When you get into phase 2, you're going to do traditional clean keto eating, where you're going to have, certain dairies. You're going to have butters again. You're going to cook in oil again. You're going to have fats like avocados and things of that nature, right? During that time, you want to hold on to your weight. You don't want to gain any weight. You want to hold on to the weight that you lost and just let your body catch up to the fact that, okay, I lost this 40 pounds in 40 days, and now this is where I am. Once you finish phase 1, you can go into phase 2. Once you finish phase 2, you can go into phase 3. Phase 3 is going to be life after hyperketosis. Like, what is the lifestyle that you're going to choose? I am personally going to do the 80-20 clean eating lifestyle, because I know that I'm never going to be able to give up sweet potatoes. Never going to be able to give up rice because I love sushi. Never going to be able to give up cheesecake and pizza and things like that. Like, I'm going to eat everything that I've always wanted to eat, but I would just be doing it in moderation. So you can choose clean eating. You can choose keto. You can choose vegan eating, plant-based diets, balanced diet, Mediterranean diet, whatever you want to do. Because just think about it. I'm 40 years old. I'm probably going to be here another 60 years. And I'm just being honest with myself and being honest with you. I am not going another 60 years without rice, without ice cream, and without cheesecake. That's just not going to happen. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope that you like and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in our next video. So if you have any more questions, please drop them below, and I will answer all the questions that you have. And I'm going to be sharing my journey here with you guys on YouTube, so you can see all the meals and all the things that I'm eating on hyperketosis, the foods I'm making, and all those things. I'll also even make like day in the life videos of like, this is what I do in the morning when I wake up. This is how my day goes. I go to work. I do with the kids. I have my first meal at 12 because my eating window is between 12 and 8. You need to choose an eating window that works best for you, because I know we have a lot of people in our community on here on YouTube who are working overnight and who are nurses or doctors that are doing the program with us, and they can't necessarily eat from 12 to 8. So you choose the best option for you in your life and what works for you. And let's just go from there. I'm so excited for us. This is our season, and we are going to level up so amazingly, and we're going to be healthy. Okay? I'm so excited.